The History Enthusiast presents History in Perspective. It has been said that those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. However, it is our contention that in the course of time it repeats itself anyway, but just in different costumes. It's a matter of perspective. And so we introduce the history enthusiast, Richie Burriesci, to field our series, History in Perspective. We encourage you to put your answers in the comment section of each YouTube. Episode 1, History in Perspective Prologue, Manifest Destiny. First and foremost, let's establish common ground of the 5 basics of human history: the who, where, why, when, and what the story of mankind is. The first 4 is a matter of perspective, and the last, what is actually took place. The proverbial question that if a tree fell in a forest, but neither human, animal, or anything hears it, regardless, the tree fell. Oral and written history is always a matter of perspective to the one relaying the details, but nonetheless, an event did take place. Let's begin with a chapter prevalent in American history, a concept known as manifest destiny, abound in the latter part of the 19th century when Abraham Lincoln was president. We must first define that concept which ruled the governing bodies. So, what is manifest destiny? Manifest destiny is the belief or doctrine held chiefly in the middle or latter part of the 19th century, that it was the destiny of the United States to expand its territory over the whole of North America and to extend and enhance its political, social, and economic influences. That is the Webster definition of manifest destiny. This is a concept when first white Christian European ancestry, namely educated male landowners, made the laws governing this nation. Slavery, although inhumane and immoral, was a legal enterprise. Women were not allowed to vote, and children were considered property. Now we just established the who, where, why, and when this era took place in the eastern region of the United States, not yet divided in a civil war. The what part is that this vision was chiefly responsible for the Western expansion with total disregard of the Native American nation and the Spanish-Mexican peoples, from sea to shining sea. And so I ask you, what are your feelings on this popular accepted concept of righteousness, the divine order to subdue the earth and transform the pagans and illiterate, literally as a divine mission? Is this good or is this evil? Does the end justify the means? Granted, today the landscape of modern cities and scientific achievement might not exist. Indeed, the buffalo would not be an endangered species. It is very important to note that one of the greatest precedents this nation garnered was the great emancipator, Abraham Lincoln, who not only embraced this idea, but defied our Constitution to a degree to allow a majority of our young nation to peacefully succeed from the union. Ergo, this is what happened. You are given the who, where, why, and when, but what remains is your view, as we put it. Your perspective. We can apply this well beyond manifest destiny or its time period. The time period is indefinite as the rule applies. Your comments below will be greatly appreciated.